Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video we're going to be playing some more Lance, but today I'm actually going to be testing out the Guard Bash decoration. I've seen some things going around about it, and it looks pretty interesting. Blocking basically deals damage, but from my knowledge, insta-block doesn't count towards it, neither does Anchor Rage or the Leaping Thrust from Shield Charge here, so we're going to try and not do them as much as possible, even though it's kind of heresy to have guard instead of insta-block in my opinion. As usual, here is my build. It's nothing too special. I got maybe one good augment, two good augments. It's literally just the powder mantle and strife that I like on this build. With my pretty mediocre talisman, it's fairly easy to make. And we're using the ice lance today. Here are all the decorations if you want to copy it. All the green numbers here are what decorations we have in the build. And I'm also going to try out Fighter, because I think it might be pretty good with the lance. And since I'm really sick of fighting Shigaru, I'm going to actually go do my own Diablos quest in the Infernal Springs as well. Also, be sure to let me know what weapons you guys would like to see. I'm kind of just playing whatever weapon I feel like, and I'm happy to play any weapon that you all might like to see, as I enjoy all the weapons in this game quite a bit. They're all fun in my opinion, all unique, and yeah. Let's get this Diablos started. Someone also... Oh my god, can I hit him please? Just charge at him. Okay. Someone also mentioned... gave me some like tips for Lance. We'll try and use them as much as possible. Gonna Anchor Rage to get our buffs. I didn't have to Anchor Rage that one, but we don't have insta-block, so there's not too much we can do there. Grab our yellow buff from this one. Poke to cancel. That was something that was mentioned. I don't have to poke to cancel all the time. You can do regular, like guard dashes out of it to go into Leaping Thrust. But I personally don't like it because it usually turns me around. If you do the input the wrong direction, because I like to not mess up my positioning when I have to get damage going. I'd rather be able to hop back like this. And if you don't actually poke, you just send Leaping Thrust back the other way. And as you can see, it dealt like the guard bash there dealt a little bit of damage. It's like 160. Get an Anchor Rage buff. He also mentions to what was it? Shield Charge instead of Sheathing Retreat if I've got my Anchor Rage buff, which makes sense. Also said not to what was it? Don't wirefall if I have to like get up. Also don't know why I replaced my yellow buff. Oh, we still got yellow. Okay, I didn't think that would. Block to do damage. 112, not bad. Definitely, it's nice to have, I guess, but I feel like the other buffs would do a lot more, especially with my kind of build, where I am heavily, like, element based. So having element bane would be huge for me. Block this, block that. Do some extra damage from the blocks. Nice, we broke his stance already. Let's go for the feet here if we can, because it's his best hit zone. Because it like connects to his chest. And I keep hitting the face. But that's okay. Ooh, he's tired. Get to hit him. I like to do this hop back because it doesn't mess with your positioning, as I mentioned. Anchor Rage that, just to be safe. Because I didn't really have time. Like animation. Frames. I didn't have the frames to actually block that in time. Oh, okay. Interesting choice for an attack there, buddy. I'm not even behind you. Let's counter this to get more Anchor Rage. I'm so lucky that didn't hit me in the back. It looked like it would have. Let's just block. Do that extra damage. Hell yeah. We'll take it. Okay. Poke. Counter this. I shouldn't have countered that because we already had yellow, but that's okay. It happens. Block that for damage. It did like 60, we'll take it. Get over to him, do that damage. Should have Anchor Raged that, but that's okay. Block. Excellent. Give him a poke to proc that powder mantle. Go for the red zits if I can. Now he always lands just before you here, so you can kind of just stand. Block the first one, counter the second like that. I'm surprised the tail didn't hit me, because that's a third hitbox as well. But that's okay, we'll take it. Back hop to keep up with him. Position a bit better. Slap him back. Very nice. Kind of hard to hit his good zone here, but that's okay. Block for the damage. Unlucky. But we have Anomaly Blight because it's not Shigaru, which is great. As I'm losing all the health I'm trying to get back. Okay, I really wish it would be added to like other blocking attacks, because that would make it a little bit more useful, because generally speaking, I don't think I'd ever use this over anti-species or the Elembane, because you just lose so much. You don't really block normally. If you have to like severely block something, you usually just Anchor Rage or insta-block it, because insta-block does a lot of damage with the follow-up, the cross slash. So it's usually a better option, as well as the like 15% buff from a full Anchor Rage, like a yellow version. Is quite a bit better, in my opinion. But I guess if you wanted to make like an AFK or Mimi build, you could definitely put Guard Bash on and sit in a corner with like 5 guard and 3 embolden and stuff like that. So, yeah. I also realized, because I did try and record this, because I was like, oh, I may as well try out Guard Bash. I legitimately got 4 Shigarus back to back to back, and I couldn't test it because this build only has 3 guard on it, and I don't really want to lose any damage because I'm greedy. So we couldn't really do anything to actually block them to see what block, like guard block does, or Guard Bash, that's what it's called. We couldn't see what Guard Bash actually did because it wouldn't activate. He hits too hard and does a knockback, and if you get knocked back it doesn't actually do the damage. Okay, time to block and counter. Easy stuff. 1, 2, right there. Go for these zits if I can, get that extra damage in. It's always needed. Like, it's always useful to do so, at least in my opinion, because it's an extra like 2000 damage or so. Shouldn't hit me, which it didn't. I'll take it. Block. Easy stuff. Should do something out of it, which he did. Easy counter. Get that yellow buff. Get some damage on him as well. Keep our block up from leaping thrust. Nice. We broke him. Should be able to pop some zits here. I think there's one on his foot. We'll try get it, because we definitely don't want him popping on us if we can help it. Okay. Easy stuff. Get to easily hit it this time. Block and block. Tail didn't hit us. I don't think that one has a hitbox. It might be just at the end of him. But it does. There we go. It hit me. So yeah, the tail does have a hitbox, in fact. That's okay though. We broke his stance. Very nice. Just get some leaping thrust going. Kind of don't know where to aim here. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be his like legs and chest is the best spot. But it doesn't appear to be, because we're not dealing too much damage to it. Even though we're still doing plenty of damage, to be honest. I counted so early. That could have been really bad. Okay. Keep the block up. Blocked behind us, which is great. As I mentioned in, what, the last one I think it was? You can block in a pretty wide range around you if you've actually got your shield up. Oh, he's tail sweeping. Okay, that's fine with me. That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Oh no, he was even tired. We had so much time there. But fighter putting in work. Unfortunate. I should have gone to counter, but I still had a little bit of time on yellow, so I was like, I'll wait. That's fine though. Get that damage in. Blocks away. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. But it is a fun thing to do, I guess. Sure, plenty of people have made like wall builds and stuff where you just don't attack as much as possible and let them kill themselves. Because we also haven't gotten a stun, by the way. It does inflict stun, but that hasn't happened. Oh, he's after the fish. Okay. I always forget Miss Puff's here, to be honest. Which is hard to do, because a lot of people in multiplayer go hit it randomly, and you're like, oh, that's why the monster has just randomly stopped attacking the group. And yeah, it's usually Miss Puff is the reasoning. Charge over to him. Easy counter. Very nice. Really, again? Get that damage in. That block. This is juicy. Not really. Could have done so much more with insta-block and just like turned it around. Dash in and get our counter. Keep that anchorage buff up as much as possible. I'm not good with offensive guard, but I'm fine trying to keep anchorage up. That was random of him, but that's fine. Second one. Go for the zits, it might kill him, so definitely do so. Block to do that extra damage. I think it might have been in the guard dash animation, so I think we actually missed the block there, but that's fine. That's the other thing, you really don't need the extra damage from blocking, because you can leaping thrust through everything, which does way more than a block. But yeah, it's a cool rampage decoration, I guess, if you don't want to swap around your decoration each time, or swap between Elembane and anti-species and just keep one on. Well everybody, that was trying out the new rampage decoration we got with Title Update 5 being Guard Bash. I think a lot of people will enjoy it, but if you're trying to be like efficient in killing the monster, it's definitely not the way to go, because you don't generally want to sit there and guard with Lance in this game. But again, it could be used for some meme builds, or if you don't want to swap around decoration, at least it's some kind of an increase. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.